The news of the death of Queen Elizabeth II could be heard all around the world, including right here in our area. Fox 56's Jake Sarwar spoke with some people who call this the end of an era. Now Jake is joining us live in Wilkes-Barre with more tonight. Jake.
Juliana, good evening. That's right. Many in our local area are sad to hear of such a recognizable monarch passing away.
Yeah, it's devastating news, but I think she lived such a strong and giving life.
Just 2 days after formally asking Liz Truss to become Prime Minister, Queen Elizabeth II passed away peacefully at her cherished Balmoral Castle. The Queen rose to the throne in 1952 after her father passed away. Her death makes her the longest reigning monarch in British history after serving 70 years. Debbie from Scranton tells me that her mother is from England and grew up hearing stories about the Queen and even visiting Buckingham Palace. The news of the Queen passing away has left many in our area saddened and reflect on her time on the throne.
But initially I thought, people tend to overuse the phrase end of an era these days, but this is the very definition of those words. We've lived through an awful lot during the 70 years of her reign, to say the very least.
I had the chance to speak with Dr. Nicole Mayers, a professor of history at King's College in Wilkes-Barre. Dr. Mayers talked with me a little bit more about the legacy the Queen will have on the world and with this new era of the monarchy.
There are a lot of really sort of devastating losses for Britain in the 70 years that she reigned, but yet she was always together. She was always this sort of steadfast presence in Britain's lives. And I think now there's this insecurity, right? Her death comes at this such symbolic time with Brexit, with the inflation they're facing, with the heating crisis the Britons are facing. And now, right, we're going into the era of Charles III and it's unknown.
Now, Mayers says that there will be a 10-day mourning period called Operation London Bridge, where the Queen's body will lie in state and travel around the Commonwealth before her burial. Although Charles is now the new king of the United Kingdom and Northern Ireland, many still can't forget the legacy of Diana, Princess of Wales, who they still wish would have been queen.
I'm still very much Team Diana, and it would have been lovely and wonderful to be able to call her the Queen. I don't think that Camilla has the same impact socially, politically, even in my case, emotionally.
Now, Juliana, everyone that I spoke to today said that this is such a big day that it's going to be one of those that they're always going to remember exactly where they were and what they were doing when they heard this news.
Yeah, Jake, a lot of people, of course, mourning tonight, but at the same time, a lot of people also wondering what comes next. Can you tell us what comes next for King Charles?
Sure. Absolutely. So the new King Charles III and Queen Camilla were staying in Balmoral tonight to mourn the loss of the Queen, but will be heading to Buckingham tomorrow to mourn with the rest of the nation. In a statement that he put out, King Charles III says that he's very appreciative to everybody around the world and especially in their nation there for mourning with their family and loving his mother during this time. Reporting live in Wilkes-Barre, I'm Jake Sarwar, Fox 56 News, First at 10.